Hey guys, this is Corein Carter, Forbes.com contributor, and today we're here in LA at Dripology. We'll be here learning about the compression therapy, IV drips, and restoration. Today, Draya and Michele will be joining us to talk all things motherhood, wellness, and legacy. It's a little more than a treatment. We're doing a personal reset and diving a bit deeper.
Hi guys, I'm Nurse Rana, and today at Dripology we're gonna do a Royal Flush IV for you guys. The Royal Flush is loaded with vitamins that help with your immunity, your body function, your daily function, and then it's gonna follow up with a quick NAD drip. This one is gonna help with mental clarity. It also has anti-aging benefits, which we all love. And together, they're gonna be a really good combination for people who need a mind and body reset, like new moms or anyone, you know. It's really amazing for anyone to try this, and hope you guys enjoy this. And with this, we're also gonna help promote blood function with the Normatec recovery boots. They feel very comfortable, but they also help with blood perfusion throughout your whole body, which is gonna make you feel better ultimately. Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
So Draya, you embody what a multi-hyphenate is. You're a mom, an influencer, an entrepreneur, and just an overall incredible woman. I've got a chance to see your evolution through TV, as everybody else has, but I really like this chapter that you're in right now. So let's talk all things mom.
Okay.
Yes. Number one, you just had a baby girl last May. This is incredible.
I did.
Yes. So tell me about the season of your life, personally and privately. What's new here?
I mean, I'm learning how to be a girl mom, and that's very different. You know, I'm used to fire trucks and race cars and stuff like that, and now, you know, whole new world. I got like, you know, baby dolls and shopping carts and, you know, all kinds of things. Bows are everywhere. I'm just, you know, learning how to be a girl mom and loving all the challenges I'm facing, and just loving learning with my daughter as I'm going.
I love this. And in this chapter, obviously, we know that you have sons, but what is different outside of what you've learned in the past with your sons versus what you're learning with your daughter now?
I mean, my sons were very easy children. They slept through the night. They were like not picky eaters. My daughter, she is not a great sleeper. So, you know, she's a little bit tougher. So I find myself, you know, having to like follow her around. She's into everything. She's very busy. My sons would play and be content, you know, for a long time without, you know, needing me or wondering where I was. She is very alert of where I am in the room. And when I'm not in the room and she can't see me, she notices, she cries, you know. She's a little crybaby a little bit.
Aww. Oh my goodness. So number one, like I said, you're a multi-hyphenate, multifaceted. How are you able to even balance all these many hats that you have? Because it's hard.
Well, I definitely like to stick to my schedules, and I have routines that I'm, you know, doing every day. And as long as I put family first, everything else is secondary to that. So, you know, I wake up and I'm a mom first, and then I just try to time manage that I can squeeze it all in. Yeah. And still make it home in time for dinner.
I love that. I love that.
Ooh, this one is tight now.
We're blowing up like snowmen right now. So obviously, self-care is something super important. And as a new mom and a person with all these many hats, what are some self-care tips that you have for people, or that you like to do for yourself?
I really love it when I have someone that will watch my baby overnight, so I can get a great night's sleep. Yeah. That's really helpful. I just think in general, having time to take a nap and just get rest is a form of self-care. Yes. You know, trying to get your 8 to 10 hours at least, and taking time to hydrate myself, because I can get dehydrated really easy. I'm running around a lot, I work out a lot, so I can forget to drink water. So just taking time to do that. And I love, you know, getting my nails and stuff done. I have to have my nails done, and I'm not like a every 2-week girl. I'm like a every 11-day girl.
Okay.
So.
And your nails are fly. So
Thank you.
yes.
They're always gonna be flawless when you see them. It's just my thing. I like a clean, crisp nail.
I love it, love it, love it. So let's roll into partnerships. Number one, you have started an incredible partnership with Sereniby. I want to know what drew you to this brand and what resonated you to say yes.
Okay, so I have always had air purifiers in my home, and then most recently when I got pregnant, I was remodeling, and specifically remodeling my daughter's room before she was born. So the air, it was dusty. They were tearing down walls. There was drywall going up. There was paint. So there was just fumes, dust, everything you can imagine in the house. And I was just like, wow, like I'm breathing this while I'm pregnant. Let me make sure I'm having purifiers running. So I tried a bunch of other purifiers on the market. And, you know, I had some kind of whack ones in my house. And randomly, this company sent me a purifier. And it's funny. It's such a cute, sweet story. Before I got the purifier, I got this card in the mail. And it was these, like a card just saying, hi, Draya, you know. And then it was these like photographs in it, like real photographs, like that you print out, like from like film, like from your camera. So it was these photographs, and it was this family that I had never seen before, never like family photos of them in their like everyday life, you know, them in their living room and them all together playing. And I'm thinking, when did I meet these people? And like, oh my gosh, I must have had such an impact on them that they sent me their family photos. It was almost like if I opened their Christmas card, you know, but even more personal because it was literally like photos, you know, with like prints that they printed from like Walgreens. So anyways, it was telling their story. And then then at the end of the letter, it's like, I know if you're reading this, you may or may not have received your air purifier yet, but this is, you know, this is in reference to that. So I was like, oh, yeah, because I hadn't received it. So I'm just reading this card from them blindly. And a few days later, I received it. And I was like, oh, this was what they were talking about. So I opened it up, put it together, and I was like, wow, this is nice. And I mean, just my first reaction of opening it comes in, everything is just top notch. So I was just like, wow. I was like, this is nice, you know? So I put it together, started to run it, and I was just doing my research, downloaded the app, and then I'm reading up on it, and it's like, oh, you know, this is supposed to improve the quality of your child's sleep. And I said, oh, yeah, we need that because, like I told you, that little girl, she don't sleep.
She doesn't sleep,
So I was like, okay, yeah, we're putting this in her room. We're setting this up. And we did, and I liked it. And then as far as partnership-wise, so the LA fires happened, and the air quality in LA was just awful. So I did a post about them. I asked them, you know, like, is there any way we could like donate some? And they're like, oh, you know, no, we're just, you know, we're a startup company. We're small. You know, we don't have, you know, the inventory to do anything like that. They were like, but we could offer a discount, you know, if you'd be happy to like share it. And I said, oh, that's fine. People will appreciate that. So I posted it. Got a lot of like backlash for it, which I couldn't understand why. There were people that were, you know, saying, well, Draya, you know, people's homes burned down. They don't want air purifiers. And I'm like, well, I am not speaking specifically to the people that homes burned down. I'm talking to the rest of us, Californians that are living in this and are not, our homes were not affected, but our quality of air is affected.
Yes, exactly.
I said, so that's who I'm talking to. The millions of other, you know, Southern Californians. So, you know, I think everyone was just, the sensitivity was heightened and everyone was just, you know, ready to attack. So I didn't fire back. I was just like, hey, I know my intentions were pure.
Exactly.
I wasn't compensated for that post. I just, you know, asked the company, could they do something? They couldn't. I said, I'll post it. Hopefully you guys get some sales, whatever. So then, you know, I thought about it and was like, wow, they really are like a small family startup. Like they literally sent me their pictures, their family photos, you know, and I just thought it was so sweet. And talking to them, they're just nice people, wholesome American people. And I was like, yeah, I have to be aligned. Like, how can I help you, help me, help people?
Yeah, exactly. And I love that. And I'm sorry that you got the backlash because I feel like people just, you know, they didn't understand what your intentions were, but you were talking about something that, number one, was important to you, and I'm sure it was important to others as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to run and roll into this, and we'll tap back into Sereniby. But how do you even handle the backlash when it comes to people just being very, very unkind sometimes?
You know, I get asked this a lot, and I'm human, and I got emotions, and certain things cut me more than others. But it's just, you know, I take things one day at a time, one comment at a time. I've also turned off my comments on Instagram to where the public cannot just say whatever they want.
Yes.
I just think, you know, when Instagram first started, it was just like it and move on.
Yeah.
And like, I'm just back in those days. It's just like the pic, and if you don't like it, you don't have to like it.
Right.
If you like it. Unless I'm asking for something specifically, I don't really need to hear the comments about
that's
it.
right.
You know?
Exactly.
It's not that deep.
Exactly.
So I'm cool with just, you know, my select few of people that are allowed to comment.
Yeah.
And yeah, other than that, I just post and go. I don't think too much about it. I don't got to check back to make sure there's no negative comments. I don't got to go back and monitor it and like filter through the comments. I could just post it and go
about your business.
Yeah, go about my day.
I love that. I love that. So Draya, I think that just sitting here talking to you, your personality is so infectious. Like, I love your energy. You're super sweet. I think people get you misunderstood. And I want to give people the chance to get to know Draya a little bit more. So what is something that people don't know about Draya that will humanize you and just allow people to understand the amazing woman that you are? Because I think you're incredible.
I would absolutely never in a million years litter. I will carry trash with me all day if I have to, because I will not litter. I am very conscious of the earth.
Love that.
And I'm big on recycling. Huge on recycling.
Love it.
We'll dig things out of the trash. Like, who put this in here? Why is this in the trash? We'll ask everyone in the house. Did you do this? Did you do this? When people come to my house, I make them write their name on a bottle of water with a Sharpie. Yeah. Because that's your water. And if you don't finish it, that's fine. You're going to take it with you. You know, like, I don't waste things. And I care about the earth and the planet. And I think like people would not believe that.
Yeah. I like that. I'm an earth girl, so
I do my part, you know? Yeah.
And I think you're doing your part with Sabrina B as well too, just because number one, that company is...
It ties into it. We're cleaning the air, and this part of our planet.
Exactly. Exactly. What is one of the main things outside of obviously the air purification, but what's something else that people don't know about the device that you would like them to know?
Oh my gosh, it has a light feature. So for your sleeping child or toddler or yourself, you know, you can have your nice red light therapy while you're sleeping. It also has, you know, like the sound white noise machine. So that's also helpful during sleep. So it's not just an air purifier. It's an air monitor because it'll tell you the quality of your air too. So it'll gauge, you know, oh my gosh, the air in here is really bad. Let's run this bad boy, and you'll see it going down. So you know, it's a monitor too of your air. It's multifunctioning.
Exactly. And what kind of advice would you give new moms when it comes to making smart and intentional moves, especially when it has to do with things in the home?
I mean, I would say only buy what you need. Okay. And don't get caught up on, you know, what's like so popular, because your child is going to come out as your child, and you're not going to know. Your child's going to sleep the way it wants to. It doesn't matter if you get the fancy schmancy, you know, bassinet that everyone's talking about. If your child's going to sleep good, it's going to sleep good. And if it's not, it's not. You know, so don't get caught up on, you know, buying things. Buy what you need. And, you know, it's okay to start practical. Originally, when my baby was born, so for the first 6 months of her life, I had these really expensive glass bottles, because we use all glass, because we're not plastic people. Good. We use glass. So we have these expensive, like, hand-blown glass from Australia. They're bottles made with, like, this natural rubber, natural tree rubber nipples. They were like $80 per bottle, which is very high. So I had a lot of them, and then they were just very hard. They would break, you know, you drop one here, you know. They were hard to order more, you know, because they would take long, and they were, you know, blown as ordered and stuff. So when she was 6 months, I got over it, and I just went back to basics, and I got these even flow glass bottles, and they came in a 6-pack, and they were like $10. And 10 out of 10 recommend. If I have another baby, I'm straight using those. And they were affordable, they were glass, they're safe. Your baby's not gonna ingest any microplastics. So think smarter, you know, like it's not always the most expensive thing. Sometimes it's the least expensive thing that's gonna get the job done.
I love that.
Then when those broke, I didn't cry.
Yeah, exactly.
I went like, oh my gosh, I could get them on Amazon. I was happy. Reorder, add to cart.
Right.
Here the next day. Done and done.
I love it. And it's more practical. So, I mean, that's just something more sustainable for everyday moms. So I love that.
Absolutely.
So I kind of want to go into Mint Swim because number one, I'm a super huge fan of your swimwear line. It's absolutely bomb, and you rock it amazing.
Thank you.
I had a chance to go down to Miami Swim Week. What was it, last week? And I did like this year that they had a lot of diversity. We saw a lot of Black and Latina designers that were there repping this year, and also the models as well represented.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what we're going to see with Mint Swim in this future, and will we see Mint Swim back at Miami Swim Week?
Well, Mint Swim has been pushing the diversity thing before it was a trend. So we've been that Black girl brand for forever, since the beginning. So I think I'm happy, like you said, I'm happy to see other brands. I'm so happy to see other women of color being swimsuit designers.
Yes.
A lot of years ago, maybe like 10, 15 years ago, there weren't many Black designers, swim designers.
Exactly.
It wasn't like our thing. Now, today, we're on vacation, we're on the beach, we're sun tanning.
Yes.
We're jumping off boats into the ocean, and I just love to see it, and I love that our culture has shifted so much. And yeah, I think that eventually you'll see Mint Swim on a runway. I've done Swim Week, Miami Swim Week, so many years in a row, and you know, I never say never, but you know, maybe somewhere else. You know? Maybe we take it somewhere else. And we've just got an exciting summer coming up. This is my season. You know, I'm like in my mode now. When it turns June, I officially like activate. And yeah, it's just gonna be vacations and swimsuits from here on out for me.
I know that's
till it gets cold.
Until it gets cold. And you look fabulous. Like, you are killing the game.
Thank you.
Absolutely incredible. So whatever tips you have for all of us, please let us know, because you look bomb.
Thank you.
There's Rana. Okay. And then
this one takes your breath away a little, huh?
Yeah, it's NAD.
It does. So it does do that.
Yeah.
Okay, because you didn't get yours in. See, I'm like,
with the Normatec.
No, it's that.
It's that.
It kind of like it's like heavy on your chest.
Ooh, okay.
You'll feel it.
I'm gonna feel it in a second.
All those feelings will go away as soon as the IV's done.
Okay. But yeah, we just for Earth Day, that was April 22nd or 21st this year.
Yep.
We launched a recycled collection where I took a whole bunch of old T-shirts. They were actually my boyfriend's old T-shirts.
Okay.
And I cut them all up and sewed them all together and made cute little bikinis.
Yes.
So it was a limited run. And yeah, you know, like fabric and just clothing is a lot of waste.
Yes, absolutely.
It's responsible for a big part of waste for our planet. So anything we can do to recycle fabric and just clear up space in those landfills, that's doing our part too. So Mint Swim, besides me, Draya and Michele, I also try to make sure my brand does its part too.
I love that. That's actually super duper bomb. Next time that you have a recycled collection, let me know, because I'm here for that.
I will.
Yes.
I will. It was really cute too. Like, it's actually really cute.
Yeah. So going into just being a Black woman and entrepreneur, what are some things in the landscape, especially as being a business owner, that have been trials and tribulations for yourself?
I mean, I think just learning as I go, and I mean, one thing I can say I regret is not asking other people in the business for like advice. I was a little stubborn in the beginning, and I would just try to figure it out as I went. And you know, I've made mistakes. I've lost money.
Yeah.
I've messed up like hundreds and thousands of pieces of like art clothing. So yeah, you know, just asking for advice from my peers now is something that I'm not afraid to do. I'm not prideful when it comes to that. So my advice to people is, if you're starting a business, ask the questions to the people that are in the business, you know, and get their feedback on things. Some things are much easier than you would think, and some things are much harder than you would think. So you never know until you ask.
You were right about this, NED. Definitely, it hits your chest hard.
It's like you're in water.
So I want to ask you a question just about your friend group, because you seem to have a really beautiful group of friends and a phenomenal group of women that you keep yourself around. And we know that it's super important for you to keep yourself around like-minded women. Talk to me about, number one, how you sustain your friendships and relationships, especially for so long as you have.
Man, I'm just really blessed. I have an excellent circle of women around me that are just not, it's not competitive. It's very supportive, and we all have our own goals and agendas, and like no one's trying to do the same thing. And yeah, we're still all different, but still yet all aligned. Yeah. And yeah, it's a good group.
I love this.
It's a good group of Libras, Leos, and Aquarius.
Okay.
Aquarius, I'm Aquarius. I'm an air sign, I guess.
Yeah, Aquarius is air sign. Yep, because waters is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ooh. You said this is the hardest part for you, right? Gotcha. We'll look away. Look away.
Jeez, it's hitting her.
Yeah. Listen, it hit. I was like, yeah, that hit me right here in my chest. I'm like, okay, yes, I feel it.
I was answering your question, and I was like, shit. It's like I jogged up a hill, and then I jumped in the water.
Right. She was going through a triathlon.
Literally.
Oh my God.
Do you feel okay now?
Yeah, kind of.
So what can we look forward to in the future with Draya Michele, Mint Swim, Sereniby, and all of these things?
You are definitely going to see Sereniby grow. Like, now that you've heard it and you've seen it, you're going to see it. You're going to see it in some great places and some familiar places. And yeah, it's just going to be a household name, and like hopefully one of those baby products that you want to get, but not just because it's trendy. You want to get it because, like, you know that you need it, and you know it's going to add value to your family's quality of life.
Love that.
And then as far as me, I'm looking forward to showing you guys my farm and what I've been working on at my house.
Okay. Yes.
Because yeah, I've got 16 chickens.
Okay.
3 dogs, 1 cat, and a full garden. I'm growing my own vegetables and fruits.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm just working on being a homesteader.
I love this.
It's really different.
I was about to say, this is really different, and I would love to see content of you on your farm, like just building out, because I think that would be really, really cool.
You're gonna see it. I hope people enjoy it.
Yes. I will be tuning in.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be funny and good.
Well, Draya, I appreciated our time together, resetting and just getting a little bit of restoration here. You were incredible, and I can't wait to tell your story.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.